we're going to get to the gritty bits now. We get into the dirty stuff, into the battle. It's going to be a lot of action.
What are you thinking about the prospect of marrying Cersei?
Fucking no way. I think it's a real shame for Loras to be in that position, especially after Renly.
What are you most looking forward to?
In a word, warging. It depends in season 4 how they want to portray it, but even the scenes we have done involving warging, they're a lot of fun. It's a whole new different emotion for Hodor. He's not the calm, gentle soul. It's something completely different.
What would you like to see happen with the dragons in future?
I'm kind of wondering how big they're going to get. Are they going to be indefinitely as biddable as they currently are? Because as they get bigger, one presumes they will get more independent.
My favourite character is probably Arya, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how her character develops in the next series, and if it's the same as the book.
I like to see how Maisie gets on with the Hound.
I imagine Arya will end up in Braavos at some point and will use the coin.
I've always seen Arya as kind of being on her own in the end. A lot of the characters need their army or their dragons, or Joffrey isn't really anything without Cersei.
There's a scene in the series 4, I can tell you, where she, out of pure malice, comes and mocks me. It was great fun to do, because that naughty girl, that naughty actress, she's so gorgeous, Lena. Her eyes were so full of mockery and amusement at her own success. And when she walked away from the scene, Tywin says to her, "You're in a good mood today." She said, "No, simple pleasures." And then she's just been taking a complete piss out of Pycelle.
I don't think Jaime's going to like Loras being with Cersei, do you?
Do you know what? I don't think both of them are not keen on the prospect. Both of them hate the idea, and I think that mutual hate of the plan might actually bring them together in a very strange way. Also, it'd be interesting to see now that Jaime's lost his hand. Loras has actually got the upper hand. He has the power. So I think that there's some possibilities for some very interesting dynamics between the two characters.
I want to see more of Jaime and Brienne. I want to see more of that. They're brilliant.
Jaime Lannister is really growing on me, and the relationship he has with I can't pronounce her name.
Brienne.
Yeah, I really hope their relationship gets stronger.
See the way he rode that boat at the end of the series. I don't think it bodes well for him. It would just be good to see if he can make it to dry land, what Gendry does next, because we haven't seen him on his own.
And what about the Brotherhood Without Banners? What do you think they'll get up to next?
Well, I think they're doing a good job protecting the weak and the misfortunate, but if there is a war coming, and it looks like there is, I think those boys should be at the forefront.
The best thing to happen, I think, someone take down Joffrey. I don't matter how, but as long as he's down, that's good for me. Poison, maybe. There's a lot of people around him who could poison him very easily, and that would be a slow, lingering death. So I'd like that, I think.
I'd like to think that they will, bring him back.
I think he'll be totally over his terrible wound that he got at Blackwater as well by then, and the awful pain that was inflicted on him by Cersei as well.
I know he's heartbroken, and he's probably shoulder broken as well from that wound. So I think there's a lot for him to kind of deal with. But that's where maybe religion will pop into play.
You wait till you see how Charlie Dance dies. That is really funny.
Somebody in the street who'd been reading all the books, said, "You've got great death scene." I said, "Oh, have I? What is the manner of my death?" And he told me it's quite spectacular.
If Meera's storyline, which happens in the books, where she goes into this mad cave with children of the forest, and it's incredible, and if that makes its way into the series, I'd absolutely love it, because that sounds wicked.
If you could bring someone back to life, who would it be?
I think I'd like to bring back Michelle. Catelyn. Is she wonderful? I thought she does such an amazing performance, and I'd love to see more of her in the show.
Catelyn, probably. I like her. We've lost our matriarch.
I think I'd bring Catelyn back to life. A fantastically rounded woman.
Ultimately, you go, but who's gonna kick the Lannisters? What's gonna happen? But of course, that's the great thing. You don't know, but you will.
We are fortunate enough to have dragons. Our problem is also that we happen to have dragons.
Final question for you, Kristian.
Yeah.
Hodor. And on that bombshell of what we can expect from season 4, thank you very much, Kristian Nairn.
No problem.